On the ground, members are working tirelessly to make the project a success. Some are digging trenches where the water pipes will be laid. Others are carrying the heavy pipes to the site, while a few are busy fixing and connecting them. In the mountainous areas, the pipes have to be bent and adjusted carefully to fit the terrain. This teamwork is what keeps the project moving forward.
So guys, as you can see, this is another pipe which is going over the river, and this is it. So this is the pipe. So Mr. Chairman, tell us about this other side of the project. How long did it take for you to conclude here, and how much money did you use, and what kind of labor? Is it still the community employed constructors or the government employed constructors, of which you said that most of the constructors that you always hire are private and community? So part of that.
It's very narrow. The bridge is almost, I think 70 feet long. It was constructed by our members, and the constructors who are from within the area. Just to this front to our area. It has lasted, I think, for 3 months. Constructing took 3 months, I think. Still, it's not complete. Yeah, as you can see, the other side, it's not covered. It's not covered, and it is not the standard we wanted. But due to lack of funds, we couldn't just make that way.
Yeah, so here is yet another bridge crossing, and as you can see, there are the pipes for water, and we are going to have the chairman and the mwalimu to explain to us how much they used here, and and about the bridge.
The bridge has costed more than $500,000 without calculating labor. Labor, it was from the members, so you have not calculated that one. But to buy the metals and to pay the constructor, it costed more than $500,000. We started this, it lasted more than 6 months constructing this hanging bridge. It is hanging. It is 41 meters long. More than 80 pipes have closed the whole the whole valley. Yeah.
And how long did it take to build it again?
To build it has lasted for 6 months.
Okay. So mwalimu, how was the experience of you working here?
Well, this was a challenging place. Since you can't cross the river, you want to hang whatever you want to hang, to carry the materials to build the stand on the other side. You want to build randers down the gorge and up the gorge the other side. So it was taxing. It was very hard. But anyway, God helped us. We managed. But ni karibu tukosane. Because people used to cross this river once, and then they say we are tired, we can't do it again. But then we had to persist on. And at last we finished this one, but it was expensive. It was expensive, and I think if you get any end, we can make pillars from the bottom of the river to support this one. You can see it is bent, and if anything touches it, if a tree falls, it will damage the whole thing. So if you get the funds, you shall make some pillars to hold the branch, and then prepare concrete on top of the pipes, so that they can be secure. Because now they are not secure. If a branch falls, it can break the pipes, or even damage the branch, which will cost a lot more. So we are praying to God that we get an assistance from somewhere who will help us to build those pillars, so that we can support this branch, so it can last for a long time.
Thank you for that information. Okay. So guys, now here's the intake, and Mr. Chairman and Mwalimu here are going to explain to us currently place yenye umefika with this project, and now that we are at the intake, Mr. Chairman is going to explain and give us an amount of money which they have used as a community, and which they are hoping to get as they work hard in their farms. As you can see earlier, we saw coffee and tea. We are hard-working farmers, but also we need water to irrigate in our farms and have production in our farms. So here, Mr. Chairman and Mwalimu is going to give us a brief history and also what they are hoping for. So Mr. Chairman, tell us much about the intake.
Yes, this is our intake of Baraka Water Project. It was started back in 2017. We have spent more than 2 years here building this intake, because even to carry material here, it was a challenge, because we are carrying just a tin of a bottle, tin of sands, and to come here from where it was dumped by a lorry, it's more than 3 kilometers.
So you carried it yourselves?
Yeah, we carried it with our shoulders. A few ndege we put it here. Then we started constructing the intake. The intake has costed us more than 2 million. Because as you can see from that area where we have dropped the water, all that area is kokotos, sand, and some steel D8. Kuna shimo mingi iko hapo. Then we have constructed this fence here, you can see. So we had spent a lot of time here, but we ranking on, it's almost complete. But we can renovate it as we can get some funds. We can improve the standard of the intake so that they will receive a lot of more water
At home?
to our homes. Because it will be taken to our villages. There is schools, churches, all those need a lot of water. So we have to fetch sufficient water to satisfy those members. Yeah.
Now, this being a community project, how much money do you think will, if aid was to come, if there is hope for aid to come, how much money do you think will take for you to complete this project and maybe take the water all the way home? And if also we can get aid to get tanks in our homes, do you think this is a good idea?
Yeah, to get the tanks in the help us. For now, the area which we have not covered, and to make some repairs here and there. If we get something like 15 million, I think we can complete everything.
So with 15 million, you believe that the water will get home and you can facilitate every home to get a tank if aid comes?
If we get 15 million, we can complete everything from this intake to renovate this intake, to buy these GI pipes and the PVC pipes down there. We can complete by 15 million.
And under your leadership, this is very possible?
Yeah, it's very possible.
And there will be accountability of the money?
Exactly. We have to account everything. Yeah.
Mwalimu, what do you have to say about this?
First is to thank the members, because from the place where they used to carry the materials to this place, it's far, even you have seen, and they just were very eager to make sure that this intake is complete. So with our intake, there are some improvements that needs to be done. You can see that wall needs to be raised. This wall here needs to be raised, and so that you can have enough volume of water to go into the chamber that will take water to the reserve. Otherwise, those are major innovations here. But to get water to the villages, to the homes, we will need even more than 15 million. As the chairman has said, that 15 million, what I think we'll do is to pipe water from the forest where we are now to the edge of the forest where water will be shared, and the members will then start getting water from the where it will be shared. So that money will only cover the forest part. But in the reserves, people will have to cough money from their pockets so that they can get pipes, smaller pipes, 3-quarter pipes to take water to their homes. So there is still a challenge. If only you get more money even than that, we could even help the members to get water from the distribution areas to their homes. Even if that money won't be enough, but then the cost will be reduced to them because there is challenge of getting money. Yeah.
Now because we are Gen Zs, and as young people, we are struggling with employment. Do you think after this aid you're asking for, this aid we are hoping for, comes, do you think you as the leadership, will you give these people work to do? Because there are youths outside there, they have studied and they are free and they want to work. After the aid comes or the help comes, will you be able to help the youth to get employment?
Yeah, we will employ the youth to work because this old men can't be this year. We will use our young men and the ladies and we will pay them if we get that aid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mwalimu, what do you think about that?
Well, not even employing them by giving them money, this water will be a resource to them. We have shambas. They will have to use this money and do some businesses or some work or farming, and then they will have money. They don't have jobs, but they have shambas. Their fathers have shambas, but the water is not enough. If the water is enough, they can keep dairy. They can do dairy farming. They can do horticulture, and they can get money. Not all of them will be employed, but if they use their hands and they use the brains that they have acquired from schools, they can make money, and that will be possible if this water reaches the villages. Yeah, because the old men are no longer resourceful. They are not industrious. Whatever they do, they have to use those people. So it is a must. They use this water. Yeah.
So do you think by this we will empower the youth to come up to be productive in the community through agriculture?
Yes, because now the waters that we have in the villages is not enough. They are scrambling for it. We are Nataka, this one needs this water, this one needs this water. Oh, it's there, it's war. They are fighting for meager resources that are there. So when this water reaches the homes, nobody will think even of the jobs, because the shambas they have will be productive, and nobody will be loitering in the markets. So, and even the use of drugs will go down because people have something to do. Yes.
So by this, are you saying we are solving a problem?
Yes, we are solving not even a problem but a crisis. Yes.
There was a research which was done about the village, the market near here. What do you have to say if the youths get this empowerment? Will they stop dilly-dallying there in the market?
Yeah, of course. Because if you have, for example, let's say 1,500 stamps of cabbages, you will have no time to go to the market, to enter the market. You will be tendering for your crop. After that, in the evening, you will be tired. So you will go to the bathroom, wash and go to bed. And just rest there. Because a tired person won't have time to go to the market. Also, a busy person will not have time to go to the market. The peer group that they used to lure them will stop. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you very much for that. Let me ask, have you visited Karura Forest?
Well, the time I visited the Karura Forest is long ago. That is about 15 years ago. When not even 15, when Mother Wangari used to fight for it, when it was being destroyed, that is when I used to visit there. For now, I don't know how it looks like, but I think we should also be fighting for our forests. Our forests are resources, our resources, not the government resources. The forest helps the people around it. that is where we are getting water. That is where we get rain because there is enough forest. But if we tamper with the forest, then we might be doomed. We might not get rain. When rain fails, then there is no water. The water resources dry. So, as a community, I feel we must take good care of forests. Yeah.
So as a project, do you think you are taking care of the forest as you are working here?
Yes, we are taking care of the forest. We even, in case we find somebody is destroying forest, as we work in our project, we just report them to the forest officers, foresting guards. Yeah, that is what we do. And at the times, we even go for seedlings at the forest station, and then go and plant in places where there are no trees in the forest. Yeah.
So are you saying you have authorization from the government to do this intake?
Huh?
You have the authorization from the government to have this intake?
Yes, they urges us to do so. Yeah. And even returning papers as we visit the forest. No, we must keep the place as clean as possible. Yes.
Thank you very much.